This is all about change and our willingness to accept change. For change is the only true way to respect the past and embrace the future. Every noble work is first impossible. The risk of failure should never stop us. Last night, for the 27th time, the New York Yankees reminded us that you only need to win 4 out of 7 to be world champions. You know who the Yankee fans are. Growing up as a middle child in a family of 7, with 3 above me and 3 below me, I learned early on the importance of interacting with others. It was Theodore Roosevelt who said, "The most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people." 20 years ago, our community was struggling with a financially strapped public transportation system. When it was time to change the way public transportation was funded in Western New York, we shut the system down. 15 years ago, Buffalo was the most expensive city to fly into and out of, and we had 2 50-year-old terminals. How soon we forget the old East Terminal and West Terminals. We recognized that a modern, efficient airport was needed and would help us attract low-cost carriers. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? The vote to build a new airport was 6 to 5. These examples are not cited so a few can take a victory lap, but to identify that change can happen to improve our quality of life. In January of 2007, the Berger Commission recommendations became law. Unquestionably, the most difficult recommendation was to establish a joint governance structure for the Kaleida Health System and ECMC. This community needed to end the arms race that was draining precious resources, confusing the public, and doing little to improve the quality of health care. 2.5 years later, we have accomplished what few considered possible. The determination of many and the involvement of a visionary state Supreme Court justice has resulted in an opportunity to create a preeminent, regional, integrated healthcare delivery system that will advance quality, efficiency, education, and research. We will strengthen healthcare as an economic engine for growth of our economy. Our physician-led professional steering committee has made recommendations for cardiac care services, orthopedics, whole organ transplant, and critical care. This service line planning will strengthen our system. The June 2008 McKinsey quarterly article titled "Service Line Strategies in U.S. Hospitals" states, and I quote, "Hospitals are under siege. Focusing on a few clinical service lines can help them compete while also improving operations, raising clinical quality, and enhancing service to their communities." In addition to unified governance, Berger recommended that we develop new infrastructure to locate comprehensive heart and vascular services. Heart and vascular disease are the most frequent cause for morbidity and mortality in our region. In collaboration with Great Lakes Health, Buffalo General Hospital, the University of Buffalo, and the Buffalo Niagara Medical Campus, construction has begun for the Global Vascular Institute. This will be the first of its kind multi-dimensional medical institute. It also incorporates the UB Clinical Translational Research Center, consisting of biomedical research and life sciences technology incubator facilities. If you don't think that's not tough to say. In a recent USA Today article titled, "For Strokes, Closest Hospital Might Not Be the Best," reference was made to a 2007 report in the journal Neurology. This study examined more than 26,000 stroke patients admitted to over 600 Canadian hospitals and found there were more adverse outcomes for those treated in low-volume facilities. that treat fewer than 50 strokes a year than in high-volume centers that treat 100 or more strokes annually. Janus Grotto, chair of the neurology department at the University Texas Health Service Center, said, and again I quote, "At a stroke center you receive a more in-depth and higher level of care. Like anything else, it's practice, practice, and practice. The more you have done it, the better you're going to be." The location of the Clinical Translational Research Center on the medical campus, adjacent to a teaching hospital and on the same campus with Roswell Park Cancer Institute and the Hoffman Woodward Institute, will create and bring together for the first time the critical components needed to perform interdisciplinary, disease-focused research. The Global Vascular Institute and UB's Clinical Translational Research Center, a $300 million project, will be completed in late 2011. We encourage further collaboration, and it is my hope to convince the Catholic Health System to participate. While competition is important in healthcare, so is collaboration. UB's 2020 vision to relocate the 5 schools of the Academic Health Center downtown could mean close to 3 million square feet of new construction and 7,000 more people on the medical campus. We must succeed and convince Albany to partner with us. The growth in investment can and should spill over into the neighborhoods. Look at what Johns Hopkins has done by partnering with neighborhood development in the city of Baltimore. The city of Buffalo's strength is its neighborhoods. We need a comprehensive entity in city government that will be sustainable through mayoral terms, involve resources from all agencies with an economic development function, focus on neighborhood and economic development, have a high level of accountability, have the ability to contract services, and have a new board composition. Since the inception of the Federal Block Grant Program in 1975, the City of Buffalo has received $750 million, with between 40 to 70% being spent on administering the program. This is a 30-year program, 30-year problem. It is not a 4-year problem. Mayor Brown has asked us for his help to fix once and for all. We have agreed, and we will submit a plan to him. This community is in the process of revitalizing our underutilized waterfront. The efforts of all those involved with the Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation, formed some 4 years ago, are to be commended and supported. This plan has survived 3 governors, 2 mayors, and 2 county executives. The $300 million investment will redefine the city and downtown for the next century. We need to convince our elected officials that change is required. Unfortunately, their response to date has been increased taxes, diverting federal stimulus money, and health care cuts. So the responsibility rests on our shoulders to lead the way. We are on the verge of a perfect storm to change the future. For it was Richard Bach who said, and I quote, "The more I want to get it done, the less I call it work." I want to end with several thank yous. First to UB for accepting this journeyman college dropout in 1974 and investing in me to earn my economics degree in 1976. And for recognizing all who have helped change this community with this award tonight. For it is with them that I accept this award. This is not about one's achievement, but recognition for many. To my family and friends, many of whom are here this evening, for whose counsel and guidance have been invaluable, and I thank you very much, and it's deeply appreciated. To Sally, Allison, EJ, Lily, who's hopefully home in bed, Lauren, and Carolyn, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. From talking me off the ledge, to picking up union placards, and being like most local families. You have enriched my life without you, I wouldn't be here tonight. I love you very much. Thank you very much.